In today's video, I wanted to talk to you about the 5 words that help me stay happy. Hello, and welcome to another of my videos. My name is Maya Marcus, and here on Sketchy Vlog, I do whatever the heck I want for your entertainment. In no particular order, we'll begin with number 1, association. Every time I find myself being in a happy situation, I like to associate something to that experience. It could be a perfume, a thing, a color, just something that I can associate, and that something has to be a thing that I will encounter in the future. So when I encounter that thing that I associated to that particular happy moment in life, or that particular happy moment in time, I will be reminded of that. And if I am down and if I feel sad, I can go to that particular thing. I can go and find that thing that reminds me of that particular moment. So that's one way of maintaining my happiness. Number 2, exercise. Every time that I feel in a sad moment or in a sad situation, I like to exercise. It doesn't have to be anything big or anything to the extreme. A 5-minute run, you can play your favorite exercise tunes, some music that you like to exercise to, something that makes you move. Just start moving. Your goal is try to unfocus from what's keeping you down, from what's making your happiness foggy. Exercise. Not only is it healthy, but it helps you feel better. It just makes you feel other parts of your body and takes the focus away from your mental state. The more you focus on that negativity, the harder it is to get back to a happy state of mind. Number 3, immersion. I like to immerse myself in a project. When I'm talking about a project, that means something that I wanted to do that I perhaps haven't finished, and I know it's a light thing that is going to take my focus from, again, that negative state of mind into a positive state of mind. And that project has to be something that you know you're going to finish, because what's going to truly set you into a happy trail is knowing that you accomplish something that you set out to accomplish. So you want this project to be something easy, whether it is a cute painting. Sometimes a simple project can make a major difference, like changing your window treatment, changing the pillows on your couch, changing your bedding, changing the accessories in your home could be something that changes your state of mind. Not only are you updating your home, not only you're changing your environment, it brings pleasantness. By changing your surroundings, not in a drastic way, not everybody has the money to do a drastic change, but you can do so with a little accessory here and there. Not only does that implies new in your mind, it's something new, it's something different. Number 4, socialize. What's so fun about this is you can go out, especially out of that environment that it's bringing you that fogginess. Take yourself out. Go out to a coffee shop, a local coffee shop. You don't even have to, go crazy. If you're lucky enough to have something near you that you can walk to, even better. Walk yourself to that local shop. Sit down and have a coffee, have a tea, have something that is not only pleasant to the palate, or not only pleasant to you, but observing other people, it's great for the mind. Take in the environment, take in everyone else. Not only are you exploring and potentially meeting new people, but you're also going to find ways and opportunities to help someone else in the process. There's a lot of situations in which I take myself out, and I do that because I feel a little sad, I feel a little foggy, and I just go and try to distress and focus on something else and get out of my head. And so if you get the opportunity to actually have a conversation with a stranger, it's a great thing. Not only are you meeting someone else new, not only are you exploring other people's ways of doing things and finding out new things, you can find yourself in situations in which you're able to help someone else, even through a conversation. Sometimes by exchanging ideas, you have no idea the impact that you can cause in someone else's life, therefore causing self-satisfaction in a way. Knowing that you just helped someone else, it's great for the mind. So take yourself out. Also, you can take yourself out to the movies. Maybe you've been wanting to see a movie. Go out and see it. What's stopping you? Take yourself out. Sometimes enjoying something by yourself could be very helpful, as long as you take your mind away from that something that is keeping you in a sad state. You also may say, well, I'm not great at socializing. It's easy for you to say. It was not always easy for me to socialize. It took me years and years of getting out of my shell. Now I feel more confident talking to strangers, not being afraid of what they're going to say or what they're going to do. A lot of the times it's very easy to notice. If you pay attention to people's expressions, they will let you know if they're just tolerating you or they really want to have a conversation with you. So based on that, then you make your decision. Am I doing too much? Am I going overboard? Or do I just need to move on? So as long as you're focused on that, it makes it very easy for you to socialize. Because remember, nobody is in control of your happiness. We are responsible for our own happiness. Whatever someone else has to say about you, whether it is positive or negative, remember, it's their own. It's not yours. It's based on that experience they had with you. And it's also based on the little they know about you. And the more a person is a stranger to you, the more that gap increases. So don't let what other people have to say about you drive and determine who you really are. Number 5, notes. Yep, you heard that right. Notes. Why notes? Well, let me explain. This one is really fun. It's really fun to do. What you do is you start writing little notes that you find uplifting. Whether it could be a quote as a reminder. I like more the notes, like I leave notes to myself. Not too often, but I do hide notes here and there. Like I put some in the pantry, in certain boxes and everything, and I forget about it. And then I'll get to that later on, like in the box of tea. I love hot tea at night, especially before going to bed. It's just something pleasant for me, something that brings happiness. Also, it takes me back to my childhood. I'll leave myself a positive note or something uplifting inside the tea box. Or you can write on the lid of the box, depending what kind of box you get. Sometimes you just get a pop-out lid. And then so just when you open it, you have your own writing and you leave yourself a message. And it's the funniest thing you could do. It's just, I don't know, it's just happy. Some people may think, that's just crazy or that's stupid. It really is not. Like in the glove compartment of your car or somewhere in the visor. Leave yourself little notes here and there to remind yourself or help yourself be reminded of the happy moments. Sometimes if you write a note that could remind yourself of a place and time, let's say the last time you went to Disneyland, and pick something out of that moment that it was one of the happiest moments, and then do that. Sometimes you can put the scent of something that's specific, because remember, the first one's association. So if you associate an odor or something, a perfume, to a particular situation, then you can actually leave that note with that perfume and literally will trigger your brain and take you to that happy place. Sometimes I find myself, I'm angry about a situation or something is like, oh my gosh, blah, blah, blah. And then like a couple minutes later, I'm doing something and then it's just bam. And it takes me out of that complete sadness. And it's just like, it gets forgotten. And when you make it a habit of just leaving these notes here and there and helping yourself out, it just changes your life. It's a lot easier for you to stay happy. It's a lot easier for you to stay motivated. It's a lot easier to get out of those sad moments. Because let me tell you one thing, every single one of us will go through a sad moment, a depressive state in our lives. Some of us even multiple times. Knowing how to get out of those stressful moments, it's the key. I hope this video could be helpful to someone. Even one person can get something positive out of it. Then I've done my job. If you like this video, make sure you give it thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I make videos every Tuesday. And with that, we'll end this video. Don't forget to love yourself, change your attitude, increase your gratitude. Bye. If you would like to watch last week's video, make sure to click on this box right here, right now. But if you're more of an adventurous person, then you want to click over here. I love you. Bye.